Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com. I don't know how many of you know this, but Libor Pešek, the great Czech conductor, passed away recently, about a week ago from the date of this particular video, and which is, well, I think he died on October 22nd or something like that, or 28th, or somewhere in there, somewhere in the 20s, 2022. And I don't do obituaries, as I mentioned, but I do reviews, and I think it would be salutary to talk about one of his best projects, which was his complete Dvořák symphonies, here reissued on Erato. Originally, it was done on Virgin, and it came out like in a big puffy box thing, but it's in this rather slender box now, and these are very, very good performances. The interesting thing about it is the orchestra, which is a cross between the Royal Liverpool Philharmonic and the actual Czech Philharmonic, the real, authentic Czech Philharmonic. And what really interests me is that I think the performances by the Royal Liverpool Philharmonic are, on the whole, superior to the ones featuring the Czech Philharmonic. And you never would have guessed. It really is fascinating. The reason, I think, is partly to do with the recording, sonically, because the Czech Philharmonic is, in the Rudolfinum particularly, is terribly, terribly difficult to record. It becomes kind of blowsy. And second of all, I think it may be that just the familiarity with the repertoire, or the familiarity between the conductor and the orchestra, or something, made the performances a bit more soft-edged, whereas the ones with the Royal Liverpool Philharmonic have more rhythm, more fiber, more edge, and a more focused sonic frame. So I think on the whole they're the more successful. But let's talk about them, because just as interesting as the actual symphonies is the fact that they come with splendid couplings, really terrific couplings. And that's really what makes this cycle, I think, outstanding. It's not, if you're going to get, just for the symphonies, you've got Kubelik and Rowicki and Kertesz. Those are sort of the three major big name cycles that have always been the ones to go to. And they stay that way. I mean, this isn't quite on that level, but it is wonderful for the couplings, and it's better, generally speaking, sonically than any of those. So, you pay your money and you take your pick. First, Symphony Number 1 comes with the tone poem, The Wild Dove, or The Wood Dove, which is fabulous, and the Carnival Overture with the Royal Liverpool Phil, and it's a terrific performance. Then we get Symphony Number 2 with the Czech Phil, and My Home and the Scherzo Capriccioso with the Royal Liverpool Phil. Let's see, one of those, the Scherzo Capriccioso, is with the Royal Liverpool Phil. Now, Symphony Number 2 needs a little special pleading. It's such a beautiful piece, but it does kind of ramble, and it's very soft-edged anyway. It's very pastoral, and I think this is the big disappointment in the box, frankly. It just needs to move more. I mean, it just needs more oomph, and it doesn't get the oomph. Symphony Number 3, well, now we're with the Royal Liverpool Philharmonic for Symphony Number 3 and the Czech Philharmonic for Symphony Number 4. This is probably the best Symphony Number 3 ever recorded. It's a knockout. Absolutely first rate. It's my reference recording. And Number 4 goes splendidly too. It goes very, very well. But the third, wow. It's Dvořák's earliest symphonic masterpiece, one of his great symphonies, and nobody knows it, and it's fascinating. It has 3 movements. The middle one is like a big Beethoven/Wagnerian funeral march. It's just an amazing piece of music, and this is a stunning, stunning performance of it. Symphony Number 4 gives you the Czech Suite and the Fifth Symphony with the Czech Phil. And the Czech Suite is fabulous. It's the Czech Phil with the Czech Suite with a Czech conductor, and it checks all the boxes. Number 5 is good. I wish it could have had just a little bit more excitement in the finale, possibly. CD5, we have In Nature's Realm, Symphony Number 6, and Othello. These are with all with the Czech Philharmonic. The 6th is again not as great as, for example, Kubelik, who really hits the rhythms, with the Berlin Philharmonic, or Rowicki, who's really quick and takes all the exposition repeats. And, there just are better ones out there. It's that simple. The next disc has Symphonies 7 and 8 with the Royal Liverpool Phil, and they are terrific. First-class performances of both symphonies, especially the 8th, which is amazingly swift and exciting and incisive. And then finally, you get the New World Symphony with the Royal Liverpool Phil and the American Suite, which is a wonderful coupling. Of course, we have that, the recording with Dvořák and Kondrashin, Kondrashin doing the New World with Vienna and Dvořák doing the American Suite. But, they go beautifully together. It's a wonderful coupling. It's so logical. You'd think people would do it more frequently, but they don't. And this is a wonderful one. Absolutely first class. So, there it is. It's really very straightforward. A mostly terrific Dvořák symphony cycle. The only real letdown for me was the second symphony. The shorter orchestral works and other pieces in here are first class. The Czech fill is the Czech fill. I wish that they could have been recorded with a little bit more liveliness, I guess. But the Royal Liverpool fill is a shocker because they really outplay the Czechs as often as not. It just goes to show you always have to keep on listening. And this is a wonderful tribute to Libor Pešek. So thank you for joining me. Take care.